Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the Jenn-Air refrigerator pantry drawer support. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new pantry drawer support. The pantry drawer support holds the pantry drawer in the rail. The main reason you'll be changing it out if it's damaged and the pantry drawer is not opening and closing properly. In order to change the part, we have to open up both doors. Once you have the doors open, we can pull out the Christopher pans. All you have to do is pull them out and set them aside. Now we can take off the pantry door. All you have to do is lift it up and then slide it one way, and then we're going to flex it so it comes off the pin. Once you have this side off, you can just pull the other side off and set it aside. Now we can take the glass out. We're just going to lift up on the bottom and carefully pull it out. Now we can take the support rails off. All you have to do is lift up on them and pull them out. They both come out the same way. Once you have them out, you can set them aside. To get the pantry drawer out, we're just going to pull it out and lift it off the rails. Once you have it off, you can push the rails back in and set the drawer aside. Now that we have everything out, we have access to the pantry drawer support. It's right here on the right hand side of the refrigerator. We're going to use the 1/4-inch nut driver to take out the 3 screws, hold it to the side wall. Now that we have the screws out, we can take the assembly out of the refrigerator. First, we're going to lift up on the front. And we're going to pull it so the tabs come out of the back wall. And then we're just going to rotate it around so this tab comes out of the vent over here. Once you have it free, you can pull it out of the refrigerator. Now that we have the assembly out, we're going to put it on a towel so we don't damage anything while we work on it. And we're going to use a 1/4-inch nut driver to take out the screws, hold the rail on. Once you have the screws out, you can lift the rail off and set it aside. Now that we have the rail off, we're going to turn it around so we can take this temperature adjusting rail off. We're going to use a small flathead screwdriver. There's a locking tab on the top and the bottom. So you need to release those. Once you have both released, you can slide the rail out. We're going to turn it over while we pull the adjuster slide around. And you want to pull it around until the locking tab that holds it into the other slide releases. And you can lift it off and set it aside. Now we can take the connector bar off. First, we're going to put the temperature into the coldest setting. And then we can press on these release buttons right here and pull the bar down. Then we can take and turn it so it releases from up here. Once you have it off, you can set it aside. Now we can take off the slide itself. We're just going to use the small flathead screwdriver to press on this locking tab right here. You can press it through, and once you have it off, you can set it aside. Now that we have all the parts off, we can put them on the new one. Here's the old pantry drawer support next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. Before we put the new part in, we have to put all the pieces on it. First thing we're going to do is snap the slide in. All you have to do is line it up and snap it on. Now we can turn it over and put the bar on. Just like when we took it off, we're going to hook it around this end first. As you rotate it up, we're going to lock it underneath these clips. Once you have the bar in, we can hook the slide onto it. We're just going to hook the slide into the bar and then rotate it around. Once you have it around, we're going to snap it into the support. Once you have the slide snapped in, you can put the pantry support back down. And we're going to put the rail in. You want to make sure that the notches go towards the front of the support. Then we can line up the screw holes and use the 1/4-inch nut driver to put the screws in. Once you have the rail mounted, we can put the assembly back into the refrigerator. Put the assembly in. We're going to hook the vent slide into the back wall. And then you can rotate it over so the rear tabs go into the wall. And then we can set the front on the mounting post. Once you have it in, we can use the 1/4-inch nut driver to put in the screws. Now we can put the pantry drawer in. All you have to do is line it up and set it on the rails. When you push it back, you want to make sure it drops down and locks into the rails. Once you have it in, we can put the glass supports in. When you put the supports in, you want to make sure this flat part right here faces each other so the glass sits properly. Once you have it lined up, all you have to do is set it into place. To put the glass in, we're just going to carefully set it into place. Once you have it in, we can put the door on. We're just going to put the pin through one side, and then we have to flex it a little bit and get it over the other pin. You can also push on the pin a little bit to make it easier to go in. Now we can put the crisper pans back in. All you have to do is set them on the rails and push them back into place. Once you have the refrigerator put back together, you can close both doors, plug it back in, and make sure it starts to cool. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.